Comment ça va, YouTube? Danny here. Cajun hydroponics. Loud. We got finally got the dragon fruits in the big tubs. We're gonna go walk over there and take a look in a minute. But look, I'm gonna tell you, 45-year-old Danny with Danny's mind at 30 just don't work. Can't keep up. Used to laugh at him like, oh no, 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 not no more, not me. Never gonna happen. Well, it happened. 3 days to do this. So, hiya, boy. Still have some work to do on the tops, but they planted. Some of them, they're really liking it. Some of them's grown over 2 inches already, and basically an inch a day. Got some pruning to do on them and things like that, but for the most part, they seem happy. We're gonna have to, well, let me put it this way. Some of them, like this one right here, the sun's taking its toll on them. Others, they just keep getting it. We had some bug damage. They stayed on the porch too long. They were kind of neglected. All that stuff. Those are the queen of the night. Oh my, that thing right there, that makes them, oh Lord. That's a ferocious plant. It grows. We'll be watering them in good today. We're gonna spray them with some fungicide. Anyway, I had a couple questions about how this works. 1 second. It's pretty simple, really. The PVC's in the bottom just to hold the pipe from wanting to completely tip over one way or the other. The main PVC up the top right here is to be able to let the plants trellis. Up here there'll be a cap. Let's do this one. Up here where the cap is, there will be 2 pieces of rebar coming out in a 2-foot with a piece of mesh on the top of it, 2-foot square, for the plants to grow up and make their canopy. Don't have any of them quite that big yet. The one in the front's close, but it's, the ants put a beating on it. It's not that pretty to be showing. I mean, you can go check out Mr. Tye at Spicy Exotics, his YouTube channel. He does them pretty good. That's where I got the information to build these from. You know, I took his design and I did it. He uses electrical conduit to go across the metal. I went with the PVC just because it's cheaper, and I didn't want to put the galvanized in the wood with it. So I went with the PVC. If the top starts to get heavy and it wants to rock a little bit, I can always put a piece of 5/8 rebar on the inside of it, pull the caps off, slide the rebar in, and it'll be good to go. It'll be just as strong, if not stronger. So that's just my little tweak on how Mr. Tye did it. But yeah, everything's happy now. I'm sure we're gonna have some issues. Sunburn on some of the plants. Some of them don't really like full sun. It's gonna be a big learning experience. But out of the 4 yards, I have that left. I do have 1 bucket left to plant, and I gotta bring one to my nanny. So 2 buckets left, but we used about 3 yards of compost out of it. Can't beat that. Oh, taking the carports down, I can tell you, it's not easy at 100 degrees to take them carports down. You see them guys come over there, they throw them together, they tear them down in 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, Danny's not doing that. It's taking him a while. And I didn't square it up real good from the beginning, and I beat some of the posts down with the hammer because it was good enough. Well, now good enough is becoming, oh my gosh, it's hard to take apart. The PVC gutters, the brown ones especially, they're you know, a year in, maybe 2 years, year and a half, and they're brittle as heck right now. So I'm glad I didn't really get into the whole lettuce thing production, because I'd have been very upset. A lot of money basically wasted because they're just falling apart. You grab them and you squeeze them and they break. Probably just, you know, the sun, the UV rays down here is a little bit more than at some of the other places where they're using them. Anyway, oh my God, that's way too long. Y'all have a good one. South Louisiana ball, you gotta love it. Y'all grow that. Later.